we talk?
I can't. I won't.
I tried. Don't make me. Don't start.
Don't bother.
Want more. Want less. Want what? To lose.
To be.
To care. Talk to him. Talk to her.
About nothing.
About right. About time.
It sucks.
It hurts.
It lingers.
I don't want to talk about it.
The first words a person says defines them for life.
Mama.
At least that's what I heard.
Dada.
And if that's the case, then I'm screwed.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Uh-oh. My brain finally figures out how to move my lips, and I make the noise you hear before everything goes to hell. You're gonna fall!
Uh-oh.
Watch out for that
Uh-oh.
anvil! Here comes Kyle.
Uh-oh.
My parents clapped when they heard it.
Uh-oh.
Most parents would be confused or worried or offended, but not mine. To them, uh-oh was just as good as mama or dada. But could you blame them? They were young, and I was the biggest uh-oh of them all. Maybe I did ruin everything. I don't know. All I know is that I started life out on the wrong foot, and they congratulated me for it.
Uh-oh.
Is right.
My twin sister and I had our very own language. We'd lay side by side in crib and babble for hours.
No por laui magnista.
We understood each other.
Quickly loud articulans.
Okay, maybe we didn't actually know what the other one was saying, but we definitely knew how each other was feeling. And isn't that the point of language anyway? To express our feelings?
Chagrin love.
But as we got older, things changed. Real words got in the way and messed everything up.
Mine.
I never understood that whole sticks and stones thing. As far as I can tell, words ruin everything.
Idiot. Dork. Loser.
They don't express feelings. They hurt them.
Go away.
Woohoo now Lolo May.
If I hold my breath for really long time, I can get whatever I want without saying nothing. See? See? That was awesome. That'll give me a new Barbie for sure. A little longer, I might even get a dream house. Actions really do speak louder than words, especially if that action kills you.
I say a lot of stupid things. I can't help it. An idea pops in my mind and I don't know what to do with it. Most of the time I know these ideas are stupid, so I try to keep them to myself. I really do. I shake my head and hope they lodge in the 90% of my brain I'm not using. But sooner or later, they wiggle free and do a backflip of my tongue.
Who wants to shave the cat?
I drive everyone crazy.
Where's the cat?
I drive myself crazy.
I shaved the cat.
The summer I came down with laryngitis was the best ever. I could have all the dumb ideas I wanted, but no matter how hard they wiggled free, they couldn't escape. It was great. My friends were happy. My parents were happy. My cat was really happy. But then, the stupid things found a way out. Turns out, it wasn't laryngitis at all. It was puberty.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
It's your inside voice.
Speak up.
It's not what you say, it's how you say
I
it.
hope you don't eat with that mouth.
I'll wash your mouth out with soap.
If you don't have anything nice to say,
Don't walk away from me.
Don't say anything at all.
I'm not done talking to you.
Not another word!
Shh. My parents actually pay someone money to sit in a chair and listen to me talk. Well, joke's on them, it's my therapist that likes to do the talking. A lot. When I told her that Dad would rather go hunting than spend time with me, she launched into this long, boring story about how this one time she went hunting, and then she hit a moose with her car and almost died, and when I told her that Mom sleeps too much, she spent the next half hour complaining about her lumpy mattress. So I said, that's it. I'm done. No more wasting my breath. No more questions. So she came at me from a different angle. She told me to draw my feelings. Go ahead. I thought it was ridiculous, but what isn't? So I drew.
What are you sad about?
Another question. I kept drawing.
You don't seem happy.
I wasn't sure if she was stupid or clueless. And believe me, there's a difference. When you're stupid, you can't figure things out. When you're clueless, you just don't care.
Are you constipated?
Turns out she was both.
Why are you angry?
Wasn't it her job to figure that out? All she was doing was asking me to draw some stupid pictures.
Is that a pineapple?
No. It's me.
How can a person feel like a pineapple?
I don't know. How can a person feel like me?
This month, my mom thinks she's artistic. Trust me, she's not. If you need proof, just come over and check out our kitchen wall. She sponge painted a hideous border of chickens across the backsplash. What's worse is that she didn't use a level, so the chickens gradually descend toward the sink, like they're committing suicide or something. It's tragic. Her latest thing is photography. She set up a studio in the laundry room and takes pictures of other people's babies. You know the kind that I'm talking about, the ones where babies are dressed up like vegetables? People actually pay her money to do this. All she does is throw a blanket over the washing machine and cram newborns into a head of lettuce. She was so excited because her only expenses were a camera and a salad spinner. But you should see the pictures. They're horrible. Soon everyone will figure out she doesn't have a clue what she's doing and will start laughing at her again. But so long as she's taking her medication, we're not allowed to say anything. Not ever. Her mood is the permanent elephant in the room. Only now it's not an elephant. It's a chicken.
Dad sits on the couch all day long and watches one talk show after another.
Mom never stops vacuuming.
He likes to listen to losers talk about their problems because it makes him feel better about his own problems.
No matter what time of day you pass by our house, you can always hear it running.
He laughs at all the hoarders who save empty milk cartons, used razors, and dead cats.
You can practically see your reflection in the carpet.
But he should take a look in the mirror.
She yells every time I walk through the living room.
I can barely walk through the living room.
Where am I supposed to go?
He has junk piled everywhere.
It's so maddening.
It's so embarrassing.
Doesn't she realize that life is supposed to be messy?
I never want to have friends over.
I'm not allowed to have friends over.
What would I tell them?
What should I tell them?
What a mess.
There are two different kinds of dreams.
The kind you have when you're asleep.
And the kind you have when you're awake.
As far as I can tell, you can't control either one.
I had a dream about a birthday cake. It was covered with millions of candles, and every time I tried to blow them out, an alien popped out of the cake. Soon, I was surrounded by millions of aliens, all covered in green icing. But I didn't mind the aliens. With so many around, I no longer felt like one.
I used to dream about becoming a doctor.
A swimmer.
A musician.
A star.
But now,
Well,
That's just not gonna happen.
How can dreams survive high school?
point A and point B. Most people can get from one to the other without any trouble. The problem is, I'm not most people. Point C. Do I have to leave point A? Point D. What if point B is a trick? Point E. How do I know I'll get there? Point F. Who else is going to be there? Point G. What do I do once I get there? H. Can I go back if I want to? I don't want to. These detours drive my teachers crazy. But I do manage to get there. Eventually. Unfortunately, eventually isn't enough for my teachers. By the time I get from point A to point B, everyone else has left me behind. So, I ask myself, what's the point?
I was shaking. I'd never talked in front of a group of people before. Okay, it wasn't the whole world, but it might as well have been. The cute boys were in the front, and the mean girls were in the back. I thought I'd die. And do you know what my drama teacher said to me? She told me to picture the class naked. Naked. How is that supposed to make me feel less nervous? I'm 15. I don't even like to look at myself naked. So, there I was, trying to recite Shakespeare. And all I could think about were body parts. Don't say breast, don't say breast, don't say breast. What light through yonder window breaks. Whew. Then I started to wonder if Miss Reed told the class the same thing. Were they picturing me naked too? It was mortifying. I ended up reciting the entire balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet with my eyes closed and my arms crossed. Probably not what Shakespeare had in mind, but he's dead, so too bad.
I don't know how the rumor got started,
How?
but I sure as hell know how it ended.
How?
50 stitches, 2 broken bones, and a concussion.
How?
I wasn't even in the showers that day, so how could I have looked at her?
How?
But that's the thing about small talk. It keeps getting bigger and bigger until somebody gets clobbered by it.
How?
Do these pants make me look fat?
Am I fat?
Where did this come from?
Where did these come from?
Do you think anyone will notice?
Am I the only one who has to shave my legs?
When can I shave my legs?
Do I stink?
Why can't I shower at home? Is everyone looking at me?
Why is everyone looking at me?
Stop looking at me!
The human body comes in all shapes and sizes. Some people have small hands. Others have large feet. Once you start looking, the list never ends. Short legs, long necks, wide hips, skinny knees, fat tummies, flat chests, round noses, thick lips, and little eyes. Well, I'm not much different. Actually, I have just as many differences to make me exactly like everyone else. If I could change one thing about my body, it would be my ears. I would make them smaller. That way I wouldn't have to listen to everybody talk about their short legs, long necks, wide hips, skinny knees, fat tummies, flat chests, round noses, thick lips, and little eyes.
When I finally got my driver's license, I knew exactly where I was headed.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Drive-thru windows are seriously the best invention ever. You talk into a little speaker, get exactly what you want, and nobody has to look at you.
Can I take your order?
I'll have a bacon double cheeseburger, 10-piece chicken nuggets, 2 large fries, triple thick strawberry shake, and a Diet Coke.
What kind of sauce do you want for the nuggets?
Mayo. Lots of mayo.
Would you like to supersize your fries?
Sure, why not? I'm starving.
You mean this is all for you?
Yeah? So?
So won't all this food make you sick?
That's kind of the point.
What do you mean?
I mean, I got it covered. Now, mind your own business.
Drive ahead to the first window.